Right now, Vice President J.D. Vance heading to Pakistan for high-stakes talks with Iranian representatives as Tehran holds a firm grip on the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump also telling the New York Post the U.S. is, quote, loading up the ships with the best ammunition, the best weapons ever made, and warning if there is no deal, those weapons will be used. We've got Fox team coverage, Matt Finn in Dubai, but first to our chief foreign correspondent, Trey Yingst. He's live in Tel Aviv for us. Trey.
Yeah, John, good afternoon. Vice President J.D. Vance and Special Envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner on their way to Islamabad, Pakistan for these high-stakes talks that are set to begin tomorrow morning. This comes after a new statement from the Speaker of the Iranian parliament, one of the men responsible for negotiating on behalf of Iran. He says, quote, two of the measures mutually agreed upon between the parties have yet to be implemented, a ceasefire in Lebanon and the release of Iran's blocked assets prior to the commencement of negotiations. These two matters must be fulfilled before negotiations begin. Now, the president spoke today with the New York Post, and he said, you're dealing against people that we don't know whether or not they tell the truth. The president went on to say, to our face, they're getting rid of all nuclear weapons. Everything's gone. And then they go out to the press and say, no, we'd like to enrich. So we'll find out. The president clearly keeping open the door to diplomacy here, but preparing for the possibility that these talks fail. The region waiting to see what the outcome of the conversations will be in Islamabad, as both Iranian officials and U.S. officials appear to be discussing different sets of terms. Now, one issue that is a sticking point right now is whether or not Israel will be able to continue strikes against Iran's largest proxy in the region, Hezbollah. Overnight, Israel struck a variety of launching positions in southern Lebanon, and shortly after, Hezbollah launched a rocket that triggered sirens in Tel Aviv.
I want to tell you, there is no ceasefire in Lebanon. We continue to strike Hezbollah with force, and we will not stop until we restore your security. Our great achievements, both in Iran and against the axis of evil, have brought about a historic change in Israel's status in the region.
We do know next week Israel and Lebanon are set to hold talks in Washington, D.C., aimed at disarming Hezbollah and creating peaceful relations between the two countries. But Hezbollah is a different topic. This Iran-backed group has fired rockets and drones throughout the day into northern Israel, and they are understood to be a very difficult one to attend a negotiating table with. We do believe to get more information in the coming hours about a possible ceasefire between the two sides. John?
All right, we'll see. Trey Yingst for us with the update. Trey, thank you. Sandra?
All right, let's get right to Matt Finn now, live in Dubai, as other nations in the Gulf continue to come under attack. Matt.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.